As one of 2 new women joining the cast of The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills this season, Erika Girardi has wasted no time making an impression.
That's right, thanks in part to her onstage alter ego, Erika Jane. Take a look.
Here on a creative journey, and we're about to express ourselves on stage.
I want to entertain. I want them to like it. I want them to have a good time. I want it to come off smooth.
I'm gonna release my inner Erika Jane.
Please welcome to the stage, 8th #1 hit, the one, the only, Erika Jane.
That is a good way to make a first impression, and Erika is here with us live. Welcome.
Hi. How are you?
Good. How are you doing? Because this is your first season of The Housewives. So how did that go?
I survived. I'm good. I don't need therapy. I'm good. I'm good.
Wait, is it true that you had never seen an episode of the show before you signed on to do it?
That is true. I had
Really?
I'd never watched the show or any other franchise, you know. So, it's hard not to know who the girls were because the show's so big.
Yeah,
so I was aware of them, but I had never watched them.
Well, yeah, and you've been married for 16 years to your husband Tom, and he's a little more serious because he's a lawyer.
Well, he's a lawyer.
Yeah, so was he supportive of you joining this cast and doing this?
Yes. This is the greatest thing about Tom. He is just so supportive and so kind, and he was like, yes, E, I support you. Let's get out there and do it.
Does he watch the show? Do you all watch together?
He wants to watch when he's in it. But not, the other time he's like, I'm busy. So,
That's funny.
Well, you came to the show as a friend of Yolanda, and, we saw her go through the whole Lyme disease situation. And
Still going through it.
Still going through it.
Still going through it.
And a lot of the girls were saying, they think she's faking. How did you feel about all of that as she was going through it?
Well,
behind the scenes.
She's not faking it.
Yeah.
And that's the thing. And as the show progresses, I don't want to give away too much of the season, but you'll see exactly, her journey, and a lot of people come around. But it's tough because she really does struggle every day.
Yeah.
Did you regret going to her and saying what the other women were saying about her condition and kind of stirring up some drama?
No, because I was asked a question.
Yeah.
I was asked what happened. What would it be if I had said, oh, nothing?
Right.
What kind,
right.
so
what kind of
there
friend
you go.
would you be?
Yeah.
Yeah. So we got to see some of your performances on the show.
Yes.
As we just saw in that clip right there.
Yeah.
So you really did make a first impression. What was kind of the reaction you got from the ladies at first?
Well, I think to my face they were supportive.
Yeah.
But, who really knows?
Yeah.
I would love to believe that they were supportive. Yes.
And the feedback you've gotten from fans, because you had your own fan base before this.
I did, but the great part about Housewives is that it's taken Erika Jane out of the clubs and into people's living rooms.
Yeah.
So it's been a huge response.
Yeah, that's
Now,
good.
you got to perform in New York City last night.
Last night at the Diamond Horseshoe for the New York City Gay Men's Chorus and the Youth Pride Chorus, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Do you think there's a difference between the fans in New York City and in other places?
Most definitely.
Yeah, what's that?
Well, New York City lets you know where you stand right away.
Yes, they do.
They either like you or there it is. They either like you or you don't, and you'll know in 2.2 seconds.
Do you still have jitters or anything like that when you come out on the stage?
Oh my gosh, shouldn't you? You should always take it seriously.
Yeah. And do they subside by the time the show's done?
Oh, the moment you step on the stage, it's gone.
Yeah.
It's always the leading up.
Well, we've also seen your house on the show. My goodness.
Oh, you like
Holy
it?
cow. Oh, yes, there's a chapel there. We've seen that. But we've also seen your closet.
Yes.
Your jewelry, your shoes.
Go back to the closet.
Yes.
There she is.
What kind of reaction do you get from people when they first see this, when
Well,
they
how
come
about this?
to your
The
house?
only people that had ever been in my closet before the show were really like my close friends and the burglars. So it was just no one really knew what was in there. So now everybody knows.
But Erika, when do you purge? Like, how Oprah's giving away a bunch of stuff. How do you purge your stuff? Because you can't put new stuff if you don't get rid of old
This
stuff.
is true, and I do. I give a lot of stuff away.
You just kind of give it to charity.
Yes.
Well, now
Will
you know where
let us
Jackie and I are.
Yeah, well, of course.
Bring it next time
I'm
you
a 40-42, whatever. 7.5 shoes.
We'll make it work.
My, great. I'm a 7, but I'll take a 7.5.
I'm a 10, but I'll squeeze.
All right. Well,
That's right. We did it.
Be sure to catch The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills tonight and every Tuesday at 9 p.m. on Bravo. Erika, thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me.
Thank you. Lovely to meet you.
You too.